Hey guys, Jordan here and welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be going over the whole story of CSGO's and TF2's files being leaked yesterday. I know most of you guys already know about this, and I did actually make a video yesterday about this, but I really didn't go into much detail. I made it only a few hours after the initial announcement was made that the files were leaked, so I didn't really have that much information. Plus I made it right after waking up, so I was all groggy and I didn't really have 100% correct information in that video. But now it's actually the next morning and it's pretty much over now. At least when it comes to people being scared, or I guess paranoid that someone could be running commands on their computer without their consent, simply by logging into the same server as someone that has malicious intent such as that, because Valve actually made an official post on the CSGO Twitter and also the Team Fortress Twitter basically stating the exact same things. Valve actually looked into the code and didn't find anything that could cause any security issues, which is great, but they didn't do it before letting everyone panic. Pretty much every single CSGO player and TF2 player was terrified because there was so much talk and rumor about there being an RCE vulnerability within the code that was publicly leaked that anyone could get access to. RCE meaning remote command execution. If there actually was an RCE vulnerability within that code, it would mean if you logged onto the same server as someone who had access to that, they would be able to run any command they wanted onto your computer, meaning they could install malware, any virus they wanted to put on your computer. They could put a crypto mining bug on your computer and use it to farm cryptocurrency for them so they can make money. They could have done pretty much anything they wanted with your computer. And it didn't help that people were making fake videos showing events like this occurring. Yup, that was fake. People were making these fake videos to scare everyone, which caused the player count of TF2 to drastically drop because no one wanted to log into the game and join a server and risk getting malware. And we all pretty much fell for it. Myself, a bunch of Twitter users, even other YouTubers. Many people using this as an example of what could happen if you logged on to even CSGO. So yeah, just everyone was terrified to play any source game pretty much. One funny thing that did actually come out of this is this line of code. I don't know if it's real, but that supposedly is a line of code from inside of TF2. If it's real, that's fucking hilarious. But now it's time to talk about who done it? Who did this? Why would they do this? One rumor that was going around was that it was the founder and content creator behind Valve News Network. But this theory was pretty much immediately thrown out the window because the guy behind Valve News Network actually just decided to go live and explain his side of the story and said that he's actually going to work with Valve to actually figure out who did this. One theory that he actually came up with is that it was someone that he worked with on a project that actually involved Valve themselves, giving them the code to use. He thinks that after firing that person, they got angry and decided to just leak the code, which could possibly be true. They still haven't actually found out who did this, so I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But I'm pretty sure Valve are actually going to keep this in private. They're not going to just come out and be like, oh, this guy did it, blame him. I mean, they might. I don't know how Valve functions really. One major issue or concern that people actually had on the CSGO side of things is that people will be able to hack their inventories and steal their items. But no, that has not been confirmed yet, and I'm pretty sure that's never going to be confirmed because inventories function in a completely different way from how this source code functions. It's nowhere in CSGO. It's in the back end of pretty much everything. Skins, inventories are all held within a secure server. Unless someone somehow got access to that, there's going to be no issues with skins or inventories. So you really don't have to worry about that right now. Basically, the only thing we're going to have to worry about is cheaters. Cheat developers are going to have a far easier time developing cheats for Counter-Strike now. Knowing exactly how the game functions with its source code is going to make it so much easier. There's going to be so many cheats now. It's just going to be insane. Unless Valve actually implements new measures to prevent cheaters, there's going to be cheaters running even more rampant than they are already. There's also going to be other things like figuring out exactly how the matchmaking system works, how it ranks players, how many matches you actually have to win to rank up and stuff. All of that is probably going to be talked about amongst the community over the next few days. I personally am not going to look into the leaked files. I'm just not that interested in it, and technically it's illegal to download that stuff, so I'm just not going to do it, you know? I'm not going to risk it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. As of now, there is no security risk when you are playing Counter-Strike or TF2 or any other Source game. You should be perfectly fine. All we have to worry about is cheaters. There's going to be so many more cheaters that we're going to have to worry about, and hopefully Valve can actually step it up and prevent most of them from actually destroying matches. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure you smack that like button down below. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace. See you guys.